Hey troops, it's Warfare Geeks Adventures. Just a quick update. With very sad news, unfortunately. The passing of Wolfgang Petersen. Now, most of you are going, no offense, but who's the German dude? But for a lot of movie fans from the '80s, we're all going, oh, dude. When you're a movie fan, it's easy to get caught up, in the big names. You get Scorsese, De Palma, Spielberg. It goes on and on. These giant megalithic, you know, people that win 5 bajillion Oscars are that are mentioned in those AFI tributes and yada yada yada. But amongst the giants are legions of directors and actually actors. Actors probably the best example of this also, where it's easy to get caught up in these giant monolithic names and forget that there is amazing, wonderful work done by tons and tons of folks who, every once in a maybe you get lucky, you sniff an Oscar, or you get mentioned, but in the business, which you hear a lot of talk about Hollywood, it's a small town. Everybody knows everybody, and within that family, that ohana, um, you're remembered, you are respected, which I think, which is probably the most important thing. You wish you get an Oscar, you wish you get the accolades, but yeah, I guess in some ways, good parallel is Keanu Reeves, where what he is. Let's be frank, okay, he's not Sean Penn, he's not Denzel, but he carries himself well. He does very, very good work. He's not a pain in the ass. He memorizes his lines. He's a good guy and does very good work. And that's where Wolfgang Petersen comes in. And some of you are still going, well, what do you mean? Well, started small. The movie, though, that really got him going in the U.S. was Das Boot in 1981. Have I seen this? No. So why the heck do I remember this movie from 1981? Because back then I was watching Siskel and Ebert because it was a fun thing to watch these two guys, duke it out about movies and them going off about this movie. Set in World War II about a U-boat, a German U-boat, and all the crazy stuff going on. Da 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 da. Now you're thinking, so it's like Hunt for Red October in a German boat. I guess the big deal was that back then, it's an indie film, and of course, in indie films, ooh, the fact that even now you mention Das Boot, people go, yeah. I never saw the dang thing, and even I go, yeah, people talked about that dang movie. And from there, Wolfgang Petersen, like I said, you run into a lot of folks. Ideally, you want to be the big name. He produced a ton of stuff. Case in point, let's see, Never Ending Story, one of these seminal films for folks my age. Yep, Enemy Mine, another sci-fi film that has become a big thing. In the Line of Fire, amazing action film with Clint Eastwood as a Secret Service agent, Rene Russo. I believe this was her first big break, and John Malkovich as the psycho assassin going after the president. Oh, real quick, it's never ending. I got a confession. I've never seen this. Enemy Mine. Only saw it once, but it leaves an impact on you. Dennis Quaid and Lou Gossett Jr., two aliens on opposite sides of an intergalactic war, both stuck on the planet and gotta survive. Amazing, a very underappreciated sci-fi film. Outbreak. When Ebola was a big deal, this movie came out. Dustin Hoffman in a sort of kind of action sci-fi film. Yeah, it was all right. Air Force One, the umpteenth time Harrison Ford gets to be commanding badass. Gary Oldman as an amazing. Was he Ukrainian? Eastern European bad guy. Anyway, Perfect Storm, the movie that let George Clooney realize maybe I can be in a motion picture. I don't remember if this is before or after Batman and Robin. Troy, the attempt to try and mix Saving Private Ryan with Greek mythology, in this case using the siege on Troy. Eric Bana as Hector, Brad Pitt as Achilles. Yeah, Brad Pitt as Achilles. Sean Bean as Odysseus. He didn't die. And oh gosh, my brain just went blank. Legolas. Oh god, wow, epic movie fan fail. Of course, he plays Paris, and you're laughing, going, if you know the mythology, going, he played Paris. Yep. Hey, Google the siege on Troy. Google Paris, and you'll go, wow, you didn't miss the ankle, right? And the last, there was one movie after this, but the last thing, big name thing, was a remake of Poseidon. Yeah, a ton. Okay, let's be frank. Not all of them. You know, the quality of work ranging from to, but maybe the best part is a body of work that people will not forget. People will not forget. And I imagine there are tons of people out there right now. All those dedications are popping up all over the place right now. From what I saw in a little quick article, he passed away. His wife was at his side. He passed away from pancreatic cancer. So yeah, if you get a chance, please check out these films. It's an amazing, fun range of stuff. You know, probably the best thing, the most amazing thing he did is you look at these are action films. But before wire fu and CGI became such a thing, before Michael Bay decided that you don't need no stinking budget on your pyrotechnics. This is from a time, you know, this is a body of work where, yes, action films, you know, they can still be fun. They don't have to be ridiculous. You know, you don't need to have a plethora. Okay, fine. So Eric Bana and Brad Pitt looked really hot in Troy. And that was actually, their duel was amazing. That one of the best fight scenes. It's freaking awesome. You know, a lot of this work, a lot of these films, it wasn't about everything being pretty. It was about just some dang good, solid storytelling and just good work. So if you get a chance, please check some of this stuff out. Dude, we're gonna miss you, man. Because you know you're the umpteenth person, like I said, who unfortunately never got the recognition, you know, in the usual traditional big name, you know, giant lights way, but in a way that I think a lot of folks appreciate more the fact that people who have worked with you, the business, and folks like me who watch stuff, we're all going, son of a bitch. And also going, dude, thank you. Thank you very much for the work you did, because you added to an awesome body of work, man. Peace. Hope you're getting peace to your family. Hope you guys are doing okay, all right? Y'all take care. Good night. Hope the rest of the week goes good, folks. Be good.